What exactly was the subject of this press briefing?
Okay, I attended this event and I will answer that. This was the annual Legal Issues in Modern Asian Affairs press briefing, which has been conducted by the White House for the last few years. It is generally invitation only, and the record of the briefing is not posted to the White House or State Department websites.
Why all the attention on Taiwan this year?
In the Asian political scene, Taiwan has been an unresolved problem for many decades. So some of the reporters have been investigating and have come to the conclusion that maybe we need to look at Taiwan's situation in a new way in order to find a solution.
So it appears that they have been investigating the passport issue. This seems pretty serious.
Right. Well, it is important to know their fundamental viewpoint. The pro-Taiwan groups are stressing that the United States executive branch should stop looking at the inhabitants of Taiwan as one coherent group of people. In fact, it is composed of two different groups.
I believe that our announcer in the studio in New York has more information on this aspect. We'll transfer to our New York station now.
Pro-Taiwan groups are now protesting in Washington DC and other cities. As we understand it, one of the major points they want to clarify with US officials is that Taiwan contains two different groups of people.
That's correct. According to interviews that I've conducted, the first group is the native Taiwanese who trace their ancestry to Taiwan back to the early 1600s or even earlier. Notably, at the end of World War II, these native Taiwanese had been in Taiwan 18 generations or more.
So if we take 20 years as a generation, that means that today the so-called native Taiwanese have been in Taiwan 21 or 22 generations.
That's a good estimate. Then the second group is comprised of the ROC exiles. These are the Republic of China Chinese who came in mid-October 1945 and continued in a slow but steady immigrant stream through early 1949. However, when the ROC government collapsed in mainland China and was replaced by the People's Republic of China, the ROC loyalists began a virtual flood of immigration into occupied Taiwan.
So these pro-Taiwan groups are making their voices heard now. They think that it is unfair to say that these two groups have merged together cohesively to form one new group. Is my comprehension of that correct? After all, the Taiwan Relations Act only speaks in general terms of the inhabitants of Taiwan.
Well, that's exactly the point. If indeed these two groups have come together to form one new group, then that group must be identified as Taiwanese, not Chinese. It is an undebatable fact that the post-World War II San Francisco Peace Treaty did not award Taiwan to China. Moreover, the Taiwan Relations Act does not recognize the nomenclature of Republic of China and was stated in the White House press briefing, under the One China policy of the United States, there is no entity in the world today called Republic of China.
Okay, so I think I understand this a bit better now. The pro-Taiwan groups are saying that they must be correctly identified as Taiwanese and not Chinese. So they should not be carrying passports or other identification documents issued by the Republic of China, and which identify them as having Chinese nationality.
Indeed, and in fact, this discussion of passport and nationality issues gives us a totally new perspective for dealing with the Taiwan problem.
Yes, and I think that this line of questioning has been something of a shock to the executive branch officials. The White House spokesperson was not really able to give definitive answers to many of the questions raised.
Yes, this new line of questioning is really shaking things up.
Are these reporters organised into a group or something? Or what other avenues are they taking in dealing with these human rights problems?
Well, as I understand, if they have coordinated with graduate students at local universities in the Washington, D.C. area and formed a Taiwan studies group to push this agenda, they've also released a PowerPoint presentation, and we managed to get an internet address where that can be downloaded.
Yes, I've seen that PowerPoint. I can confirm that it is very informative. Members of the viewing audience who want more information can download it for reference. I believe our producer is placing the internet address on the screen now.
It is available on the World Wide Web for easy download.
This brings our report to an end tonight, but we hope to have further updates in the next few weeks. We have also learned that more and more people in the European Union are becoming interested in Taiwan passport issues and related human rights concerns. We asked our European correspondent to visit the MacArthur Memorial in Norfolk, Virginia, for more information. He has filed a report which gives us some further insights into this Taiwan passport controversy.
Indeed, this is an important topic in the area of Taiwanese human rights. Please watch our additional investigative reports for more details.